Say this ain't so. Your favorite channels are responding to my Canelo live. Oh my goodness. This is cracking me up. Before I get into that, hit the thumbs up, sub, and notification bell that we get updated when I drop the newest content like this. With that being said, let's get into the video. Yo, how is anybody out there gonna call people casuals? Then you go pocket watch talking about, oh, Canelo just wants to give out paydays. He just wants to give your favorite fighter a payday. Look here, I don't give two shits about Canelo giving out a payday. What I care about is the fights that need to happen happening. Canelo is notorious for not wanting to fight the best guys. He's vacated titles. He's picked up franchises. Or he just ghosts them altogether. So at this point, you gotta be a fangirl. And that's directed to the men. Y'all are some man fans. Because you cannot admit that this dude has ducked, is ducking, and has been ducking. It's crazy to me. No, this is what ruins the sport. Where you have fighters who are allegedly the best of the weight class, bringing people up 2 weight classes. Terrence Crawford's being talked about now. So now you're going to bring somebody up 3 weight classes? Get the fuck out of here. This is ridiculous. If you are the best, then you should be fighting nothing but the best. And when you look at boxing in a sport that is determined by weight classes, then it should be your peers that are the same size as you, that fight where you fight. Because you beating Terrence Crawford at 147 pounds, making him come up to 168 means absolutely nothing because you're supposed to win. In fact, if you want to do shit like that, why don't you jump your ass up 3 weight classes and fight Tyson Fury or Usyk? Let's see that happen. But you won't because you got your ass whooped at 175. I'm sorry, guys. Look here. Canelo is a good fighter, but at ATG, he just is not. And how good he actually is, I don't know. Because he got schooled by Mayweather, made to look stupid. He avoided Andrade at 154, who was ranked number 1. Then he gets in there with Lara and arguably loses the fight. Then he goes up to 160, vacates his title to stay away from Triple G. He jumps up to 175. And let me say this, he had no interest in being undisputed at 168 until Benavidez was stripped for the second time, knew he wouldn't have to fight him, and then he would get it easy against Callum Smith. But he jumps up 175 to fight a fighter who's already been knocked out twice on his last leg, aged, over the hill, and then comes back down to 168, like I said, pick up the WBC title because he doesn't have to beat the real WBC champion, who's been dominating since, still undefeated since he had the belt twice, two-time, like the WWE. Then he goes back up to 175, goes for the weakest champion, who he thought would be a champion, gets his ass whooped, just as bad as back in the day against Mayweather, gets embarrassed. And then he ducks out of the rematch because allegedly I had bad knees. And now, once again, I gave him the benefit for fighting Triple G, Old Man G. It was in the contract. It is what it is. I didn't even hate on this dude for fighting John Ryder. Fight your mandatories. I'm cool with that. But once I heard that he was going to fight Jermell Charlo, I was like, this is stupid. Jermell doesn't stand a chance. You're bringing a guy up 3 weight classes. He's going to lose. And that's what he did. And now he's on this bullshit again about bringing more fighters up that he's bigger than, that he has an advantage against them, instead of just fighting the other guy, the other best guy there, David Benavidez. He don't want to do it. He don't want the rematch with Bivol. He wants easy fights, and he wants people to pay for these fights when they give me fights. I don't care how good Terrence Crawford is. At the end of the day, Terrence, in my opinion, is a much better fighter than Canelo Alvarez. Much better. But if you put those two in the ring, the odds of Terrence beating Canelo is slim to none because he's just going to be way too small. He's going to be way too small. And it's ridiculous. It would be the same odds as Canelo going up there against Tyson Fury. He's going to get the living shit beat out of him and be laid out on his back. It is stupid. And anybody talking about, oh, he's just trying to give out paydays, you're not a real fan. Why are you pocket watching? Why do you care about these fighters getting their asses whooped and selling out their legacy? Because that's what they're doing. They're selling their legacies. They're selling a loss because that's what they're going to get because they're too undersized. Again, there are multiple channels who are making videos that have been coming back to me, and I've been listening. And I haven't actually listened to their videos or their lives, but I just find it funny that I got people emailing me, telling me about this. And dang, let them tears fly. Because you know what? There's no more disguise. There's no more smoke and mirrors. People are starting to wake up to the reality that this dude is smoke and mirrors, like I've been saying for years. He's smoke and mirrors. You put him in there with the best of any weight class that he's in, he either A, looks average at best or gets embarrassed. Average at best, not an ATG. A good fighter, I would argue probably not even elite. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. And y'all can cry more tears over that video.